Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the SH Figuarts Ron Weasley. So yes, here we have the second figure in the SH Figuarts Harry Potter line, and it is Ron. He's mostly using the same parts that Harry did, so if you liked Harry, this is basically the same figure, except it's Ron. Certainly something worth adding to your collection if you plan on getting all of the Harry Potter people. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison, of course here we have Ron. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Of course, SH Figuarts are normally Japanese 1/12 scale, and Ron is also like 10 years old, so he is very short. He's about half the size of a standard American 6-inch scale figure, but still a bit bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Ron. Moving on to our 360 spin, Ron is wearing his standard set of school robes. The outer robe is black with flared sleeves and has the Gryffindor seal on the chest. He has a gray vest under that with gold trim around the neck, a red and gold tie, and a white collared shirt underneath all that. A pair of gray slacks and some standard black dress shoes. It is a very good representation of his outfit, so I have no complaints there. Head sculpt wise, Ron has his parted red hair, which is nicely sculpted and painted, and then he has two faces. He has his standard smiling expression and his disappointed expression. They're both executed fairly well and look like young Rupert Grint. It would be nice if we had at least three faces, as that's how many Harry came with, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Articulation wise, you get fairly standard SH Figuarts articulation. Ball peg in the head and neck, so you get pretty decent range of motion there. Slight butterfly joint, shoulders move in and out, forward and back, rotate around on the joint, hinge and slight rotation in the elbows, hinge and rotation in the wrist. You get ball peg in the chest and waist, so you get some decent body movement, but it is inhibited by the robe. Hips move in and out, forward and back, rotate around on the joint, hinge and slight rotation in the knees, and hinge and pivoting in the ankles, and a toe joint, so you should be able to get him into a reasonable amount of poses, but like I said, the robe is fairly restrictive. Accessories-wise, Ron comes with quite a few things. He has 4 sets of hands, 2 relaxed hands, 2 wand-holding hands, 2 broom-holding hands with thumbs out, and 2 broom-holding hands with the thumbs wrapped around. He has his wand, which is the sort of original design for the wand, instead of the ones for the later movies where everybody's wands got a little bit more interesting looking. He has a stack of books. The books are not actually individual books. They're just sort of a big molded together stack of them, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it's fine. He comes with his rat, Scabbers, or Peter Pettigrew, as he was later revealed to be. He's decently well detailed for a tiny rat. Then you get his broom, which is a fairly boring standard sort of broom. I'm guessing it's a shooting star, but I'm not positive. And it is detailed fairly well. And lastly, he comes with a separate robe piece for a flying sort of effect, as in the robe is windswept. Now, I know that SH Figuarts has the technology to make cloth robes with inner wires, because they've done it before, so I wish they would have done it for this figure. But otherwise, I have no real complaints about any of this stuff. Packaging-wise, you get a pretty standard windowed box. SH Figuarts, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's the Philosopher's Stone that this box is lying to you. And you get all your Harry Potter, Tamashii Nations, Bandai logos down there at the bottom. On the back, you get some pictures and poses for the figure, and some Japanese warning label stuff that I cannot read. As always, these are good for in or out of package display. And that about wraps it up for Ron. So until next time, goodbye!